everyone, I am back doing another video. As you can tell by the title of this video is going to involve everything about scrapbooking. I was requested by one of you to share some of my scrapbooking pages, so I picked a few pages, as you can see right here, out of the 3 different scrapbooks that I have, and these are some of my all-time favorite scrapbooking pages that I have made. And along with sharing some of my favorite scrapbooking pages, I am going to kind of share my tips, I guess you could say, when it comes to scrapbooking. Just sharing with you guys some of the things that I do beforehand and also during scrapbooking. I mean, the tips that I have to share with you guys are kind of common sense, but I thought I would just share them anyways because there are just certain things that I do beforehand and also during my scrapbooking process that really helps me achieve the perfect looking scrapbooking page. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. So if you would like to see some of my favorite scrapbooking pages as well as some tips when it comes to scrapbooking, then just keep on watching. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I have 3 different scrapbooks. I have one scrapbook that is just dedicated to me and my fiance, which is some of the first few pages that I will be showing you guys. And then I also have 2 other scrapbooks. One which is just dealing with memories, like if I go places, events, concerts, sporting events, anything like that. And then I also have a scrapbook for my family. So yes, let's go ahead and start with some of my favorite scrapbooking pages from my scrapbook of me and my fiance. This scrapbooking page right here is one of the very first scrapbooking pages that I have ever made. So this is very old. This is like pictures of when we first started dating a little over 8 years ago. But yeah, the reasons why I really like this particular scrapbooking page is I just really love the little like football outfit, and then of course little football accessories surrounding it because my boyfriend my fiance now used to play football back in high school. And then I also just like the scrapbooking paper that I have this on. It basically just says little sayings in the background dealing with like love and being in love and everything like that. So that's why I really like this particular scrapbooking page. Next is this one, and this is actually something, well, sort of something that my fiance made for me. Again, back when we first started dating, so this is another very old scrapbooking page that I made right when I was starting out in scrapbooking. We used to make each other gifts for like Christmas and our birthdays. This one was a Christmas present to me, and it was basically he just wrote down a bunch of little sayings of like why he loves me. And yeah, so what I did, I got another decorative scrapbooking paper which just has a bunch of hearts in the background. I can't remember if he gave me these sayings in like a full sheet of paper or maybe they were already cut up like this. Either way, either I cut them up or he cut them up for me, and I just taped them or glued them on this paper, just kind of all over the place, very scattered. And then I also had some sticker letters, so up here I put Luke's Xmas presents to me, and then I also added a picture of me down here kind of holding a necklace. There's a little bit more close up for you guys, and that necklace is actually another gift that he got me again when we first started dating. So I decided to just add that picture on to the scrapbooking page, and then I just added some, you know, little sayings and everything around it. And I absolutely love how this page turned out. I just like how everything looks like scattered, but it also looks like really like neat and cool at the same time. Now the next couple of pages of dealing with me and my fiance are a little bit more recent, and this is from our Disney World trip that we took back in 2016. So we have this one right here, and I apologize if there is a glare. These are like actually like pictures that I went to Walgreens and printed out. Most of the time for my scrapbooking pictures, I just print them out at home with my regular you know, at-home printer. But every once in a while, depending on the event, or maybe if other people end up printing out pictures, like going to Walgreens and getting like actual pictures, I will use those as well. But most of the time, I just print out pictures at home. So yeah, anyways, here is the first side of this page, and this is kind of like the introduction page to our trip. In the middle here, I just got like a nice like decorative piece of lined note paper, and I just wrote Walt Disney World and then August of 2016, which is obviously when we went to Disney World. And then also I have a really cute Mickey and Minnie sticker right here, which you will see throughout these Disney World scrapbooking pages that I got a lot of cute Disney related stickers to go along with this trip. So here's the other side of the scrapbooking page, and this is mainly just showing pictures of our proposal, or Luke's proposal to me. So for this particular page, I got like engagement related stickers, like this one over here that says we're engaged, this one that says marry me, and then always and forever. So I have that surrounding like our main like proposal picture. And then I also absolutely love this little castle sticker as well. And then here is just the last page of our Disney World trip. This one isn't as fancy, but the reason why I really like this one is obviously because it's dealing with Walt Disney World, but I also love this page because I love how I added like the Polaroid pictures onto this page. Two of them were taken at Disney World. We have this one which was at Epcot, and then this one when we were at Magic Kingdom. And then this one was just taken right outside our hotel of palm trees. I was very excited about the palm trees because in Michigan we obviously don't have those. So yeah, I just really like those little touches. Oh, and of course I have a Polaroid picture of my ring. This was taken right after Luke proposed. So yeah, I just absolutely love those. I just think they make the page look really cute. I'm obviously not the best at taking Polaroid pictures. As you can see, like you can hardly see like the big white globe thingy at Epcot, but I still really like those anyways. Now, before we move on to my favorite scrapbooking pages from my memory scrapbook, I thought I would just stop here and share some of my tips of usually what I do before and during my scrapbooking process. So before I actually start the scrapbooking process, I spend quite a bit of time laying things out and getting organized. So what I mean by laying things out is the actual pictures that I have, I will go ahead and organize my pictures into like categories, so like whatever I want my scrapbooking page to be about. So for example, my Disney World scrapbooking pages, I went ahead and got all of my Disney World trip pictures and I put those in a pile, so I knew that those were all the pictures that I wanted to include in my Walt Disney trip scrapbooking pages. So I organize my pictures, and then once I have all the pictures that I want to include on my scrapbooking pages, I go ahead and lay them out on the scrapbooking page without taping them down or gluing them down. I find that to be very helpful because I have found if I just start taping down pictures wherever I want without really mapping anything out, it turns out to be, you know, very messy, and those pages that I have done that with, you obviously won't see in this video because they're not one of my favorite scrapbooking pages. So I think it's definitely worth it to take the time beforehand to organize your pictures and lay them out on your scrapbooking page so you can figure out exactly where you want to lay them, and you'll know that you have enough room for all the pictures, or you'll know that maybe you need to include other scrapbooking pages along with it if you have a lot of pictures. And not only do I organize my pictures beforehand, I also organize my stickers beforehand, because that has definitely happened before where I have not organized my stickers to go along with the scrapbooking page, and further down the line when I already finished that scrapbooking page, I'll find stickers in my collection and think, oh my gosh, that sticker would go so perfect on that particular scrapbooking page that I finished a few months ago. And I absolutely hate that feeling, so it's just so worth it to just organize your pictures and organize your stickers before you start gluing everything down. And then of course, by laying down your pictures on the scrapbooking page before taping or gluing them down, that also gives you the opportunity to make room for certain stickers. So for example, going back to one of my Walt Disney pages, if I would have just started like gluing these down without paying attention, I more than likely wouldn't have had enough room for these bigger stickers like this castle and the engaged sticker. So yeah, just taking your time, organizing your pictures, organizing your stickers, laying out your pictures before gluing them down gives you the opportunity to find the perfect placement for not only your pictures but your stickers as well. So yeah, those are just some of my tips that I like to do before I actually start scrapbooking. So now let's go ahead and move on to our next album, some of my favorite scrapbooking pages from my memory album. All right, so this is another older scrapbooking page that I made, again, when I first started out in scrapbooking. But the reason why I really like this one is just because the different types of pictures that I have and the different types of pictures and just kind of how I separated them kind of by season. So as you can see, this down here is like the Christmas memories, and then we also have Halloween up here, and then this is more like summer related. Like, I don't know, I just really like how I laid everything out, and it looks really busy. Like, I was able to fit a lot on here, but it also doesn't look messy, if that makes any sense. And then I also added some more of my letter stickers and wrote great memories. I did not spell memories right, but that's just because I ran out of the letter stickers, which is a main reason why I really don't use letter stickers anymore, because I just run out of them so easy, and then I run into things like this. I spell memories with a Y-S instead of an I-E-S. The next page I have for my memory scrapbook is from my high school graduation, and some of the reasons why I really like this particular scrapbooking page is I absolutely love the use of the glitter glue, which I used to write out graduation class of 13. I'm not sure how many of the scrapbooking pages I'll show you today that I use this, but I do use this all the time because it just makes it look really pretty and it's like sparkly. I just think it can make any scrapbooking page just look really nice. And then also another thing that I did a lot is I had these like pack of feathers. I'm not exactly sure what they were from, but I also added in a lot of these feathers on various different scrapbooking pages just to make them look a little either fancier or just give them some color. So that's kind of what I did for my graduation page. And then obviously the other little props and stickers, like this little like paper diploma down here is just super cute. Next, we're gonna move on to some Christmas pages. And the main reason why I love this page, and then also on the back of it, which I will show you in a second, is the big letters. And then I also had some pipe cleaners that I cut in little pieces and then rolled them into a ball and just taped them on the page, so it made it look like little snowflakes. So yeah, for this particular page, I have Merry on the front, and then if you flip it over, it says Xmas on the back, and then I did the same thing with the pipe cleaners. And then yeah, I just included various pictures, like I did some snowflake nails. This actually might be a tutorial on my YouTube channel. I'll have to go back and look on that one, but I also included like decorations, and then I included like pictures of like stuff that I got for Christmas that year and little gingerbread houses that me and my sister make every single year together. So yeah, I just really like this page because just of how creative it is, and the main reason why I wanted to show you guys this page, and then also with my graduation page that I just showed you guys, is because it just shows you that you really can use anything to decorate your scrapbooking page. Like for example, the pipe cleaners on this page, I cut them up, rolled them into little balls and made them look like snowflakes, which obviously goes perfect with the Christmas theme. And then like I said, with my graduation page with the feathers and the glitter glue, and I even, on these big letters that say Merry Xmas, I even used like glitter glue to make little dots on the letters, just to make them look extra like glitzy and extra pretty and make them pop a little bit more. So yeah, it just shows you that you really can use anything to decorate your scrapbooking pages just to make them look a little more decorative. And to go along with the fact that not only can you use anything to decorate your scrapbooking page, it also shows you that you don't have to spend a bunch of money on stickers or a bunch of money on supplies to decorate your scrapbooking page. Like you really could use anything, things that are very inexpensive like pipe cleaners or glitter glue you could probably get at your local dollar store. Alright, so those were all of the pages from my memory scrapbook, and now last but not least, we're going to move on to my last scrapbook that I have, and this is from my family scrapbook. In my family scrapbook, I not only included pictures of my family, but I also included pictures of me and then also of animals or pets. So I'm going to be showing you one page of each of those subcategories, I guess you could say. So this first page is of me when I was a baby, and I'm not exactly sure why this is one of my favorite pictures or one of my favorite scrapbooking pages. I feel like it's just this picture because I'm like obsessed with this particular background in this picture when I was a baby. Like it just like stands out to me. But one of the reasons why I really wanted to show you guys this particular page is the fact that you don't need to completely fill up your scrapbooking page with a bunch of stickers or even a bunch of pictures. I mean, this one probably isn't the best example I could show you guys because like these two pictures are like ginormous and probably take up half of the page or probably even more than half. But I really just wanted to show you different techniques that you guys could use if you don't have enough pictures for our particular scrapbooking page, or if you don't have a lot of stickers pertaining to whatever your scrapbooking page is about. Like for example, if you're doing like a Christmas related scrapbooking page and you don't have like Christmas tree stickers or like other Christmas related stickers. There's other things that you can do to make your scrapbooking page look really pretty and also make it look really Christmassy. So even for this example, we can refer back to this page that I just showed you guys. If you don't have a lot of pictures or stickers, you can do things like the pipe cleaner idea. But another thing that I really like to do, which you can see in this page, is writing. So again, I did some more writing with the glitter glue, which this says back in the day, and I made it look extra fancy, or I actually wrote back in the day in a marker, but I added some glitter glue around it to make it look extra pretty and make it pop a little bit more. So I added some like little dots and the main points of the letters, and then I also underlined each word with the glitter glue. So yeah, that's kind of the title that I made for this page. And then I also wrote in marker pretty much captions for each of the pictures. So we'll just start from the top and then we'll go to the bottom. So for this one, the caption I put for this picture is 6 months, because obviously I was 6 months old. And then I did the same thing with this picture over here. On this side, I wrote 9 months. And then for my little like sonogram picture down here, I just wrote 3 months before birth. And then I also added this caption right here that says always chubby, because I was a pretty chubby baby. So yeah, captions are just little statements or phrases of maybe what you're doing in the picture or how old you were in the picture, if the picture was taken on a certain holiday. I think it's always a good idea to just write those you know, little lines or statements in there just to take up some little extra room if you don't have enough stickers or pictures to take up some empty space. Or even drawing. If you're good at drawing, you could like these flower stickers, you could like draw in the flowers instead of putting on stickers. And it also makes it look a little more personalized as well. So that's another tip that I like to use for certain scrapbooking pages that may look a little empty, that I may not have enough pictures for, or I don't have enough stickers pertaining to that scrapbooking page. I'll just write in a quick, you know, caption or statement or do little doodles around the page just to make it look more full. All right, this page is pertaining to pets. These are stickers. Hold on, it's stuck on my last page. There we go. This page is of Jackal and Motley, which Jackal is my sister's dog, and then Motley was my sister's old dog. And there's kind of a lot on this side, and then we'll also go into the back side as well. But this page is actually a great example of what I was just talking about, using captions or statements or just little inside jokes you can add on your scrapbooking page, which makes it look really nice, really personalized, and it doesn't look too bare. Yeah, so obviously we have various pictures of the dogs, and then we have a lot of different captions, so I'll just kind of read a few. So we have this one up here, Jackal loves mama, because it's obviously my sister and Jackal. And then we also added with the glitter glue, Jackal and Motley. And then with this particular picture, I'll zoom in a little bit. That picture right there, we wrote a caption, first bonding experience, because when Bree first got Motley, he was not a fan of me. He would not come near me. But one day when I was watching them, he finally jumped up on the couch and like put his little arm on my leg, which you can see in this picture. So I snapped a picture of it and I sent it to Bree, and it was like a celebration because he would not come near me, and that was the very first time he came near me. And then after that, we were the best of friends. So yeah, this is the first side, and then if you flip to this side, it's pretty much the exact same thing. And another thing that I really like to do with my scrapbooking pages, which you can see in this page, and then you'll also see in the last page that I'm about to show you guys, is not only do I like to add pictures and stickers, I like to add other like keepsake things. So for example, if we go to a sporting event or a concert, I'll try to keep the ticket stubs and I'll add them on to my scrapbooking page. So for example, on this particular page, we have this little section of a collar, and then right next to that I wrote, what's left of Motley's collar he chewed up, and then I also put the date that he did it, March 14th, 2013. So yeah, I like to add things like that. Again, it just makes it a little more personalized, and it really brings back the memory. So yeah, that's something that you could do when you're scrapbooking. If you want to start scrapbooking, or if you already do scrapbook but you haven't done this before, if you go to an event, try to keep the ticket stubs. Maybe if you go to the beach or something and you find a seashell, take that home with you and somehow tape it or glue it on your scrapbooking page. Yeah, whatever it may be, I always love adding little things like that on my scrapbooking pages. And last but not least, I have a scrapbooking page of me and my sister. This is one that I actually made quite quite recently. I do have some like older pictures on here and then some newer pictures. So one of the reasons why I really like this scrapbooking page is kind of what I already talked about, adding those little like keepsake things or memory things that I kept from a certain experience. And that keepsake is of our Michigan adventure trip that we took last summer. So we actually got this picture taken, or we bought these pictures while we were there. This was obviously taken on a ride. So I have that picture, and then also right next to it, I kept the little brochure or the park guide that we got while we were there. So yeah, I ended up keeping that, knowing that I would want to put that in my scrapbook, and now I just absolutely love how it looks because now I have the picture from when we were there and then the park guide. Like, it just, again, it kind of just brings back that memory. And then I also just love this like big sticker up here that says sisters. Like, it just kind of puts like a perfect title on the scrapbooking page. Like, it really tells you what the scrapbooking page is of. Alright everybody, so those are just some of my favorite scrapbooking pages that I have from the 3 of my scrapbooks. And real quick before we end this video, just to touch on my tips and tricks for scrapbooking, some of the things I like to do beforehand and during my scrapbooking process is to take the time beforehand, get organized, organize your pictures, organize your stickers. Take the time to lay out your pictures on your scrapbooking page before taping or gluing them on, so you know exactly where you want to put the pictures and then also where you want to put the stickers that you want to use. I just feel like taking that time, it's really going to make a difference in your scrapbooking page. It's gonna make it look a lot nicer. And then also, if you don't have a ton of stickers, kind of look around in your craft room or maybe even around your house and just look for things that you may not think would be used for scrapbooking. You can really use anything and everything. Get creative. Don't go out to Michael's or Joann's or your local grocery store and spend a ton of money on stickers and supplies for your scrapbooking. You really can use anything and everything to make your scrapbooking pages look really nice. And yeah, like I said, if you go to a sporting event, a concert, if you're going on vacation somewhere, pick something up, whether it is a ticket stub, a brochure, maybe something that you find outside, just anything that you pick up from one of those events, use that in your scrapbooking page. That's gonna make it look really personalized and it's gonna remind you of a really great memory. The last thing I wanna add for this video is when you're scrapbooking, just have fun and be creative. And even though one of the tips that I mentioned in this video is to take the time to really organize and lay everything out, I truly do feel like there isn't any right or wrong way for scrapbooking, which is probably one of the best things about scrapbooking. It's really for you. It's for you to get creative and to personalize a really good scrapbooking page to remember really great memories. So yeah, once again, here are some of my favorite scrapbooking pages from my scrapbooks, and those are all of the tips that I have. Pretty straightforward. I don't have anything that's like, you know, out of this world. Like, my tips are pretty, you know, common sense, but those are just the tips that I use before and during my scrapbooking process. And as you can see from some of my favorite scrapbooking pages, I think they really pay off into really beautiful scrapbooking pages. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if there's any other scrapbooking related videos you would like to see, I'm not exactly sure what they would be, but if there's anything else you want me to do scrapbooking related, I would absolutely love it. Just make sure to leave your requests down in the comments below, or you can even request them on my social media sites. All of that will be linked in the description box down below. And yeah, I'm gonna get going for now, but I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.